how this race shakes out. All right, following it all very closely here on Live and Now from Fox. I do want to describe another developing story as Turning Point USA. They have a new leader, but a familiar name, that being Erika Kirk. As I want to put up a post here from Turning Point as the now widow to Charlie Kirk taking charge of that conservative organization. As you can see this here on social media, as I want to talk about it, saying King Solomon wrote that mankind is to be tested by God. Today we are facing such a test. Yet we also know that God has prepared us with everything we need to overcome this ordeal. It was an honor of our lives to serve as board members at Charlie's side. Charlie prepared all of us for a moment like this. He worked tirelessly to ensure Turning Point USA was built to survive even the greatest tests. And now it is our great pride to announce Erika Kirk as the new CEO and chair of the board for Turning Point USA. It goes on to say, all of us at Turning Point USA have a special role in carrying Charlie Kirk's mantle and completing his vision for bringing us all closer to our Lord and fostering a country for generations to come. Charlie always said, quote, "We have a country to save. We will not surrender or kneel before evil. We will carry on. The attempt to destroy Charlie's work will become our chance to make it more powerful and enduring than ever before." May God bless Erika, the Kirk family, the entire team at Turning Point USA.
Turning Point USA has named Erika Kirk, widow of the organization's founder, Charlie Kirk, as its new chief executive officer and chair of the board. The announcement was made on September 18th, 2025, just days after Charlie Kirk was killed during a speaking engagement at Utah Valley University. The board of directors moved swiftly to ensure continuity of leadership following the loss of the group's founder. In a statement, the board confirmed the decision was unanimous and said it reflected both organizational needs and Charlie Kirk's own wishes. According to the statement, Charlie Kirk had previously expressed that if anything happened to him, Erika should assume responsibility for the movement he built. Charlie prepared all of us for a moment like this one, the board said. He built Turning Point USA to survive even the greatest tests. Erika Kirk is not new to the organization. Over the years, she has appeared at Turning Point USA conferences, including the Young Women's Leadership Summit. She has also been a visible supporter of the group's campus outreach and political activism efforts. Outside her involvement in TPUSA, Erika Kirk has her own public career. She was crowned Miss Arizona USA in 2012. She later founded Everyday Heroes Like You, a non-profit designed to connect donors with smaller charities, and has hosted the podcast Midweek Rise Up. Her background in media, philanthropy, and Christian faith circles has positioned her as a familiar voice within conservative communities. In her first remarks as CEO, Erika Kirk vowed to continue her late husband's work. "This movement will not stop," she said. "The events, the tours, and the mission will go on." She added that her leadership would honour the vision Charlie Kirk created, while also preparing the organisation for future growth. Turning Point USA, founded in 2012, has become one of the most influential conservative youth organisations in the United States. The group has been especially active on college campuses and has developed a significant media presence. Supporters have rallied behind Erika's appointment, with allies describing her as capable of leading the organisation in a critical political moment. However, challenges remain, including maintaining donor confidence and sustaining momentum in the absence of its high-profile founder. Erika Kirk steps into the role at a time when Turning Point USA is preparing for a major expansion and seeking to broaden its reach nationwide. Her leadership now represents both continuity and change for the organisation, as it moves forward under the guidance of the woman Charlie Kirk personally trusted to succeed him.
That's just the statement that we are coming down. And in recent weeks, we've also seen comments and emotional Erika Kirk obviously paying tribute to her late husband as this announcement coming down today as they unanimously elected Charlie Kirk's widow, Erika Kirk, as the new CEO of the board of the organization. Of course, Charlie Kirk tragically killed, fatally shot in a horrific event more than a week ago now, last Wednesday on the campus at Utah Valley University while speaking, doing some of his college tours that he's so very familiar with. So the Kirk family is set to be remembered. Charlie Kirk is set to be remembered at a public memorial service scheduled for Sunday at State Farm Stadium. So this is a live picture at State Farm Stadium. There's going to be a lot of people, tens, hundreds, thousands of people in attendance for this, as we will see President Trump there alongside Vice President J.D. Vance. We're also expected to see Erika Kirk speak at this event. And of course, following it all very closely here on Live Now from Fox, as this is the lineup for what we're expecting during this service, during this tribute here on Live Now from Fox. So we're also getting comments right now from the executive producer of Turning Point USA saying this: the Turning Point board has unanimously elected Erika Kirk as the new CEO and chair of the board. Charlie told me and many others this is exactly what he wanted, saying she's ready. All right, we're following it all very closely here on Live Now from Fox. We're back after.